Revere residents aren't taking the news lightly that the DCR is putting up parking meters on Revere Beach Boulevard. Minority groups and activists tell the I-Team there was no community outreach before the decision was made to install those meters, and they were completely left out of the process. Our chief investigator, Cheryl Fiandaca, went looking for answers.
This is just flat out despicable, a lack of equity, and it's troubling.
Meter kiosks now join the rusted poles and dozens of street signs along the pedestrian walkway at Revere Beach.
I think it's totally not fair.
Residents in the blue-collar community say they had no idea the state was planning to charge for parking.
It should be free. We don't have to pay if we come with our families to enjoy it.
The Department of Conservation and Recreation made the decision in the middle of a public health crisis. Community leaders and activists tell us they got no notification and had no input.
Well over 40% of the people in my community have English as a second language, whether it's Spanish or Portuguese or Arabic. There was no outreach in this community, and it's a huge inequity.
It's a working class neighborhood that often gets left out from the decision-making process.
Revere had some of the highest COVID-19 infection rates in the state. More than 150 people died, including many seniors at the Jack Satter House on Revere Beach, where now folks that live there and their caregivers will have to pay for parking.
That makes it harder for the people at the Satter House to get the care that they need. And they've suffered so much through COVID.
Welcome, everybody, to DCR's parking meeting proposal meeting.
Last fall, DCR held 2 virtual meetings in English with no translation and no notice to the community. Advocates say both seniors and the underserved population don't have access to the internet.
I'd like to say that I am surprised, but I'm actually not that surprised.
Our voice matters. It should be a valid process.
The I-Team has learned Revere is the only state beach with metered parking and now dumpsters instead of trash pails. DCR says it's safer for the workers, but it's not using them at any other beach.
They're an eyesore. Shame on the governor.
We asked DCR how and why Revere was chosen for the meters and what type of outreach they made in the community, but we did not hear back. Cheryl Fiandaca, WBZ News.